The winners were revealed in the Audio Production Awards in London late last week. Podcast winners include a gold for Jessie Ware, the presenter of Table Manners, and Muddy Knees Media won bronze in the sports producer category for their Totally Football show. We link to a full list of the winners at podnews.net. Meanwhile, in Spain, the Ondas Award for Best Podcast has been given to Pablo Romero for The 3 Deaths of My Father, an investigative podcast into the terrorist murder of his father. The Washington Post has confirmed the launch date for its new podcast, Post Reports. It'll launch on December the 3rd. Digiday tell us it's the first multi-part podcast from the newspaper and will be about 20 minutes long, being published for 5 p.m. every weekday. Podcasting is sluggishly growing in Singapore, report Asia Radio today. And they interview one person who says, as a small country, geographically, we don't drive or commute for very long. I'll be in Singapore on Wednesday evening. A co-host and co-producer of Ear Hustle, Elon Woods, has had his sentence commuted and will soon be released on parole. One reason given, the podcast he works on. Through his podcast, he has shared meaningful stories from those in prison, says the governor. He'll continue working on the podcast on the outside. Eric Jones has interviewed the team behind WNYC's Undiscovered podcast, and if you've ever wondered where else to add your podcast apart from Apple Podcasts, we've got a list for you, and we even link directly to the submission pages.